to the class. So once again I am welcoming you to the class. So today we am going to start a new subtitle, like new topic, that is business studies. Okay, the first chapter of business studies, banking and transactions. So here, what do you mean by business studies? What do you mean by business studies? So business studies is a area or study of the principle of economy, business and management. Okay, so banking transactions, I hope you know the meaning of transactions, right? So whenever we go to the ATM, right now everything is digital, so we are doing through phone pay, through Google Pay, everything, right? So if you go to the ATM and then you enter your pin code, then you are going to transact the money, so that's called transaction. So previously I had discussed about the history, six topics, and I hope you have cleared the part 1 topics of history. Okay, so that advent of Europeans to India, the extension of British rule, the impact of British rule in India, opposition to British rule in Karnataka, social and religious reform movement, first war of Indian independence. Okay, so now I am going to start a business studies, the first unit in the business studies, that is banking transaction. Okay, so what we are going to learn in this lesson, we are going to learn meaning of banks, characteristics of banks and post office in financial transaction and types of banks, then different accounts that can be opened in a bank, methods to open accounts in bank, advantages of bank account. Okay, so these are we are going to learn today in this topic, and this is a huge topic, so I need your attention over this so that you can able to understand the topic very well. Okay, so let's start the background of this. What's that? Here I told you the before, like first we are going to discuss the meaning of a bank, and the background of the bank is banks developed about 200 years ago. Okay, so background of the banking sector, when does the bank started and what was the history of it, everything. Okay, then the term bank is related to financial transactions. Banks are financial institutions which use the money deposited by customer and as investments and agree to return whenever they require. So here I am going to tell you over here, just keep it in a mind. Deposit means what we are going to deposit a money. Okay, so when you're going in a bank and you are depositing, like deposit some money, for example 1,000 to 1 lakh or crore, so what depends. So you are going to deposit the money, that mean a deposit. What's the meaning of deposit and credit? Credit in the sense, for example I can give you the example, like in my account I was credited 25k, so 25,000. Credited means from some other account, like one of my friend, they have sent me the money, so for that sake I can say I had credited the money. And what about you? For example, if I am paying money to you, that means I am depositing you, and you are paying money to me, and I have to say credited. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Next, okay, just hold on, let me do everything. Okay, next is banks advance loans to the customer and charges interest to them. So I think this everyone knows ki if you're going and taking money from the bank and they are going to put some interest on that money. Okay, at the end of the month you have to pay that. If you're not paying, that interest will increase. Then bank exchange the money to different countries. Okay, so here you are sitting here and your cousins or your relatives are out of the country, like Dubai, Australia, Switzerland, wherever they are. So we can bank can exchange the money to different countries. The development of any country depends on the efficient banking system of the country, of that country. The development of any country depends on the efficient banking system. Next, banks advance money to agriculture, industries, traders, and all other sections of the society, which are the main organs for the development of a country and accelerate the growth of the country. So, here bank advance money. So, I hope everyone knows that farmers are going to get money without interest. A lot of farmers will enjoy that thing, and traders, if they want to invest something and they are going to do good for the country, the banks will give money to them without interest, or and low with low interest. For the common people, if I ask the money, so obviously they will put interest on my loan. But if agriculture or other trade or other section of the society, which are main organs of the development of the country, development, okay, so development, like for example agriculture, and then next we can say the traders, a business. If we want to do some business that can grow a country name of, and then they are going to give the money to them. So this and all the background of the banks, I hope that is clear to you. Now let's see what is bank. What is bank? Anyone? And you may think like, bank, yeah, in bank if I go, if I say like and like if I want to deposit the money, I can deposit, and if I want to credit money to someone, so I can do that. So in the bank I'm going to get money, I can take the money and I can give the money, right? Correct, that is correct. But let's see the definition of it. The term bank is derived from Italian word, okay, banco, okay, banco, or from a French word banquet. Both means a bench or money exchange table, give and take policy. Okay, if you're giving something, they can that particular person a bank, like you can think a bank. Okay, so you are giving a money to them and they are going to deposit to your close ones. So that's called bank. Okay, then next here you can see a banking company may be defined as a company which transact the business with finance. Okay, so here the company may define as a company which transact the business with finance. Next, it accepts deposits from the public and lends it to those who need it in the form of loans, lends, giving. Okay, then next, it receives money from those who wants to save their money in the form of deposit and lend it to those who require it from the loans. The service of bank are called banking. So here a bank repays the deposit in the form of check, drafts, or in some other forms. So here you can see it. So the characteristics of the bank, so the main idea, the main points you have to keep it in your mind, that is it accepts the deposit from the public, right? And that money they are going to give as a loan for some other people, those who are needed. Then next, it receives money from those who want to save their money. Bank doesn't have their own money, that money is our money. Like if for example I am depositing money to my account for like nearly 1 lakh, okay, so that 1 lakh, I know ki that particular money was in a safe place. But what about the bank? If someone goes and someone asks, I want to take a loan for at least 50,000, and that they have to fill the procedures and they have to go through the guidelines, everything. And after that, they are going to give the 50,000 to them. Which money is that? That I have paid, right? So that's your money they are giving as a loans, and then they will take back with interest. Okay, so that only the banks are growing. I hope this is clear to you. Next, the service of banks are called banking system. So banking, like give and take policy. If I give the money, for example, if in a month I can get at least 50 rupees extra from that, but from other, 4,000 or 15,000, I think they are going to take 1,000 per month or year. I don't know exactly how much they are going to take it as, but they are going to earn from that type of categories. And then a bank repays the deposit in the form of check, drafts, or in some other forms. Okay, I hope this is clear to you, right? Good. Now let's back to the characteristics of a bank. So before that, I want to make myself clear कि you understood the concept of a bank, what is bank and how it grows, from where it comes, and what and all the characters, sorry, what and all the important points that you have to keep it in your mind, so that in your future or in your life you're not able to forget that. Okay, now let's jump to the characteristics of a bank. The first, dealing with money. I told you, right? Whenever you are going to, if you understand the basic concept of the particular thing, you can make points by your own. Okay, so it's the strategy that you can use. First of all, try to learn the basic. Okay, from basic only you can able to learn, okay, how it grow. And then next, okay, dealing with money, acceptance of deposits. Then next, lending loans, right? So it starts from the first, dealing with money, and then they'll accept the deposits, then lending loans, then payment and withdrawal, agency and utility service, profit and service orientation, ever increasing functions, connecting link, banking business, name and identity, individual firm company, individual or firm or company. So this and all the characteristics of bank. So I'll request you to please note down these points, try to write in your notebook, so that you can recall it and you can revise it and you can able to understand as well. So this and all the 10, sorry, 11 characteristics of a bank. So it starts with the dealing, acceptance, lending, payment, agency, profit, like ever increasing functions, connecting links, banking, business, name, identity, individual, firm or company. So I think, like, you know how you can able to remember. If you doesn't know, so again I will tell you. So you can see the first letter, just a second. So here you can see the first letter. For example, here I can say, just a second, I will take another one so that it can easy to you as well. Here you can see D, right? And here you can see A, L, P. Just a second, I'll write here, okay? L, oh my god, why I'm doing like this? Sorry. D, A, L, P, A, P, P, E, C, B, N, and I. Okay. So like this you can remember, like Dalp, Apec, Bernie, something. So it starts with D. So you can say DALPL. After that, DALPAPECBNI. So if you can able to remember the first letter of a word, then it will be easy to you as well. Okay. Okay, so I hope this is okay to you. Now let's back to the next thing. Okay, just a second. Now we are going to understand the things over here. Okay, characteristics of a bank. So first I said about dealing with money, so the 11 characteristics we are going to learn. Oh my god. Okay, fine, we can learn it. Okay, so dealing with money. Banks are financial institution which deals with money to public, individual, firm, company. Banks may be a person, firm, or company. Firm like industry, okay, maybe a person, it industry or company. Banking company means the institution that deals with money. Then next, here, acceptance of deposits. Bank accept deposits from the in public from the public. These deposits are returned whenever the customer demand it or after a prescribed period. Banks provide security to these deposits. Banks act as custodians of the deposits of the public. So here the first thing is acceptance of the deposit. Like if I am going to deposit a money, so bank will clarify that I am a saver for your money, so I am not going to do anything for your money, so your money will be safe here. And then for the next, if for example, if I want to do FD, fixed deposit, if I want to do life insurance, on that time there will be a fixed period, so on that period only you can able to go and take that money back with like for 10% of interest on that. Not, no, 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 not you have to pay, the bank will pay for that. Okay, because you have deposited your money there for so many years. Then next, here, and bank acts as custodians. What's the meaning of custodian here? Anyone? If you don't know, google it. I need you to work on that. Okay, so bank acts as custodians of the deposits of the public. So I want to know how many students are going to tell me the meaning of custodians. Previously you are supposed you are doing that. Everyone used to send the meanings of this particular word if I ask them. But nowadays, my mistake, I think, my bad, I am not asking to you. So again I am going to start that game. It's like you can thought, like you can think, okay, it's like a game. Okay, so you have to google it and you can improve your knowledge of the particular word. So for that's the main reason for me. Okay, next, lending loans. Okay, so what's the meaning of lending loans here? Banks advance loans to industrial sector, agriculture sector, educational, house construction, and for the other purpose. Payment and withdrawal. Banks facilitate the customer to withdraw their deposit in the form of check or draft. So here lending loans, like if I go and I need to build my new house, so I need a money for that, right? So I'll go to the bank and I'll ask for the loan. Do they will give? No, they won't. Why? They need some security purpose, they need something from my side so that they can keep aside and they can give a loan. No one will trust with anyone. If I am giving a money to one of my friend, so I'll first ask when you are going to give money back, right? So here also the same thing. The custom, like, so the bank will ask some security purpose, something like what and all they can give. So if I give some jewelry or if I give some money document, sorry, property documents, and by taking that they'll give the money as a loan. Okay, as a loan with interest. And they'll give agriculture sector as well, and for the education purpose, education loan, everyone knows that. But I don't think if you doesn't know, so education loan will help you people. So when you ever you wanna learn, you wanna increase your way, like you wanna do something in your life, you want to be a doctor or engineer, or else a teacher, perfect teacher. So for that there will be a lot of course. So if you want to do that, you have to take a loan, because that's a huge money. So for per month they can take 20 to 30K. So that's not a good way, but it works. Then payment and withdrawal. Banks facilitate the customers to withdraw their deposits in the form of check or draft. I think you know the meaning of check and draft. Okay. Then next we'll go next six characteristics of a bank, that is agency and utility services. Banks provide various banking facilities to its customer. They include general utility service and agency service. Profit and service orientation. A bank is a profit seeking institution having service oriented approach. So here the first six is agency and utility service. So here what bank will do? Bank facilitate to its customer. So how facilitate? Anyone? Yeah. So if I am depositing money, so bank doesn't ask any interest for that. They'll pay the interest for that money, right? Bank only will pay the interest, so that a lot of members will do life insurance, LIC policy, and so many things they will do, right? So only they'll assure the customer ki don't worry, your money is in a safe hand, so you're not supposed to worry on that. Profit and service orientation is the same. They'll give a service seeking institution having service oriented approach. So then ever increasing functions. So banks continuously expand the diversity, their functions, service and activities. Connecting links. So bank acts as connecting links between the depositors and borrowers. Depositors, I'm going to deposit, borrowers like creditors, okay? Like loan members. Banks collect surplus money for the customer and lend the same to those who are in need of money. So the main fund of the bank is, if I am paying money to the bank, okay, I'm keeping money as a safe aside, like 30 to 1 lakh, 30,000 to 1 lakh rupees in a bank, and per year I'm not going to take that money. So what do you think? They are going to keep that money there itself? No, they are going to do uh, they are going to put here and there and there, so they can able to collect the tax. So whenever we need, if I want to go and I want to take that money, so there will be a lot of procedure, like there will be a lot of procedures that I have to do that, and then after that I'll get back my money. So that's called the linking, connecting links. Okay, banks collect surplus money from the customer and they lend the same money to those who in a need of money. Next, next over here is banking business. So that's your topic, right? Banking business. The main activity of the bank is banking business, that is accepting deposits from the customer and lending the same to those who need money. It's not subsidiary to any other business. So here also the same thing. Same thing you have to remember, taking and give and take policy. So they are going to use the same thing over here. Name identity. Okay, what's this? Name identity. If you are going to deposit some money, and for example, yeah, you are applying for the scholarship, okay? And when you are applying for the scholarship, uh, in school management, a clerk will ask you, can you give me the bank details of your bank, right? Without your bank details, how can I know, okay, this particular student, like for example Shruti or Sneha, whatever, so that particular student, okay, she's studying in my school, but I don't know in which branch of the bank that she has an account. I hope that is clear to you, right? So that's the name identity is important. So if you want to write about the name identity, think about your bank account. Okay, it's like a branch. Every banks have the same funda or same rule. They are going to do the same thing, give and take policy. Okay, but name identity here, bank always add bank to their names, right? Example, Canara Bank, Vijaya Bank, Corporation Bank, State Bank of India, State Bank of Mysore, etc. So State Bank of Mysore, it's not there actually. So in my native is not there. Okay, State Bank of Mysore. It enables in a sense gives. Okay, disables, enables. Opposite of enables is disable. Okay, it enables the customers to know in which bank they are dealing with money. Now all State Bank one merged with State Bank of India, right? All banks will merge in a SBI, famous bank in a country, SBI, that Reserve Bank of India, State Bank of India. Okay, so name identity. Okay, I think this is only the last for the characteristics. Okay, now you have the functions of bank. I have to do this. Can I stop till here so that you can able to write and you can able to understand the things? So try to write these points as well and try to learn. Okay, so there are 7 characteristics of bank. Okay, what we have learned today? We have learned the meaning of a bank and the word or like bank word, from where it comes and what's the function of a bank. Sorry, what's the main meaning of the bank and characteristics of a bank. Don't get confused on a characteristics and functions. Okay, so I hope I have cleared the characteristics of bank and you are also aware the meaning of every point. If you can't able to understand, try to revise it and you can ask me, ma'am, I can't able to understand this particular point, so I am ready to explain it and I am okay with that. Okay, so till then, take care, keep learning, respect your parents. That's it. Take care. Bye bye.